Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. I'm on a debt-free journey, but if you're subscribed, you already know that, and if you're not, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. So, today, we're gonna make a debt-free flowchart for my ginormous amount of student loan debt. Yes, I have the founding father look going today, because we mean business. But if you are new to my channel, then let me give you a little recap of my student loan debt. So I started off my debt-free journey of January of last year now, January 2020, that's kind of crazy. But I had over $229,000 of debt. Now I paid off all of my credit cards. I'm about to pay off my car, and then all I have left are my student loans. So my gigantic private student loan amounted to $183,780.25. So she really means business. She's a big mama. So yeah, so I've actually paid about $13,000 of that amount off. So my current balance, I think before my January payment kicks in, is $170,769.99. So we've still got quite a ways, but of course last year I was working on my snowball method, paying down all of my credit cards, so now a lot more money can be going towards my private student loan. And I do also have a separate federal student loan that is amounting to about $9,000. I am crossing my fingers though that we can get some federal student loan forgiveness this year, which is why I'm actually focusing on the larger private student loan as opposed to continuing in my snowball method, because once I pay off my car, my federal student loan would have been next, but I'm gonna throw all my money towards my private student loan instead in hopes that maybe one day we can get federal student loan forgiveness. And then if not, like, I'll still pay it off. But meanwhile, my gigantic private loan is accruing so much interest because the balance is so high and it stresses me out. So I have been wanting to do a debt-free flowchart for a while now, and you guys know that if you've been following along, that I love my charts. I made a chart for my credit card debt and I just colored it in along the way. I had 5 credit cards and now they're all at 0, baby! But it just makes me feel so much more accomplished when I can color something in and visually see a representation. Like, I have one for my car, but it's really ugly and I don't like it. So I was like, I want to make my student loan one cute, and I had to put some big brain power in to map out exactly how I wanted to do that. So I actually watched a lot of Asia Dang's videos. If you don't know who she is actually someone who I came across before I even started my debt-free journey, and she paid off all of her debt and did her debt-free scream over at Dave Ramsey Studios, and I was so proud of her. But she was really inspiring for me, and I really liked the way she did her flowcharts with just little boxes and using arrows, but I didn't know how I want to set it up. So like, if I wanted to do by monthly payments, but like some months I am going to be making snowball payments from here on out, so it's like, it's not going to be a set amount, if that makes sense. And I didn't want to have like a crazy weird formation of boxes. I did want it to be more like aesthetic and lined up and everything. But so here's the math that I did. I actually just decided the number of boxes I wanted to do, and I created this little sticky note before I actually draw it into my bullet journal. But I decided that I think 40 boxes was like a good layout for my 2-page spread here. And the way I did that was I just divided my total balance, which is the $183,000, by 40, and then that came out to $4,594.50 for each box. And now, since I've paid about $13,000 of that, I could color in 2.5-ish boxes. And I did the math, so I divided it evenly, so it's like 0.8 of the box or something. But I just kind of liked that a little bit better, so that way I could always be filling in one of the boxes. And I would keep the amount that it started at, so like underneath the box, so I can see kind of like what the new amount is. And I basically just figured that out by subtracting the $4,594 every time, so that each box will be, you know, $4,500 less than the one before. And like, so it'll be slowly counting down for me as I go through this entire like thing that I mapped out. So it's gonna be 5 rows of 8 boxes across, And yeah, I want to make it like a seamless kind of one color scheme, and I want to just get real into it. So let's do it. Okay, so there you have it. There's my finished student loan debt flow chart or graph or whatever you really want to call it. It's my tracker, all of that. I went with a blue color scheme, and like I said, each box is $4,594.50. But I wanted it to be like an even number, obviously, so I put 40 boxes with my 5 going across, or no, sorry, my 8 going across and 5 going down. So I did the math and I've paid off 2.83 squares. So they have like 5 little columns in my bullet journal for each kind of vertical line, I guess. And so I'm just counting those as like, 20, like 80% of it needs to be colored. So that's how I'm doing it. That's just the way I prefer to do it, and that's how I like my flowchart to look. And I put this off for so long because I'm such a perfectionist, and I knew it would be such a hassle to actually measure out these boxes. And I did it really fast. I actually didn't put that much thought into it. Like the middle ones are really crammed together, but you know what? I don't really care. I think it looks fine, and I do know my halfway point. So this is like my halfway box, but I'll see if I like highlight it special or something. But yeah, there's my student loan debt flowchart tracker guy, and I feel like I've been putting in so much work in my debt, and I paid off almost $45,000 of debt last year. So I have a lot to be proud of, but at the same time, I'm like, there's only 2.8 boxes colored in. So I'm just like, there's so much left. But I have to remember that my starting balance was over $183,000. So gotta just put things into perspective. We're gonna focus on more of it this year, and I'm gonna have more boxes colored in. So that honestly just helps me get motivated and stay on track, because I need a color in the box. Like, we need to get the boxes colored in. But if you have any fun like student loan debt trackers that you put together, I would love to hear about them or see them. If you follow me on Instagram, we can DM there. But I'm so excited to share my journey with you all and take you along with me on my process of paying off debt. I have many more finance videos to come, and of course I do a monthly budget with me video every single month, so go ahead and check out January's and December's budget with me, as well as I do kind of a look back onto my budget of how well I did, how much I strayed, and all of that. So also stay tuned for a very exciting February budget with me video. It's gonna be really good, so you're definitely gonna want to subscribe to follow along on that. I just feel better when it's like on paper like this. I don't know, is anyone else like that? Whew, but that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. But thank you so much for watching. Let's create a happy and financially free life. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.